NICCOLO Porcella was born in Maui, grew up part of his life in Italy, and has basically been all around the world.
At the age of 12, he began his career in the water, so now he's an international star of kiteboarding. Take a look at this sport. It looks so incredibly cool and fun. These are just some of his moves on the water. He braves the largest Jaws waves there are. And NICCOLO gets to cherish all the videos and photos of his rides on a brand new waterproof camera that just hit the market. So NICCOLO is going to tell us about that. But first, I mean, is there nothing you don't do and you don't try?
I like to try everything and have fun, that's for sure. So
Was your mom
You like to try everything dangerous and have fun.
Yeah. Was your mom telling you to get off of everything when you were a kid, like get off the couch, stop jumping off of that, or they encouraged that, right?
You know, my mom was windsurfing when she was 9 months pregnant, and I think my mom is not really the one that's too cautious on me, which is
well, here's the
beautiful.
thing. It's her fault that you're doing this because
Exactly,
she was
that's
pregnant
what I
when you
say.
were
Whenever she gets worried, I'm like, Mom, you can't talk really.
So what's the biggest wave you've ever done? Because I have to say, like surfers are really brave and they're out there with these huge waves, but kiteboarding is on some next level stuff. When I went to Maui, I was just telling him before we got on the air, I saw kiteboarding in Maui and the waves are huge and it's so frightening and so you can't stop watching it.
Yeah, you know, you can get up to 100-foot waves. I mean, 6, 7 stories. I mean, you're up there when you're on the top of the wave. You let go of the rope or you're kiting. You're like, it's pretty big. You know, there's a long way down there, and then you get to the bottom, and you're like, okay, maybe I don't. Let me keep going forward here. So it is pretty big. It's pretty exciting at Jaws for sure.
When did this sport start? Because it's a relatively new sport. That's number one. And so, what is a Jaws wave? You got to tell us. Like, does it have to be a certain height? What makes a Jaws wave?
Jaws is a wave in Maui, in Hawaii. It's a spot. It's Pe'ahi, it's called, and then most recently it's called Jaws, is what everybody knows it, but it's really Pe'ahi, and it's one of the biggest waves in the world. We have, you know, maybe 10, 20 waves around the world. They're really big, but Jaws Pe'ahi is actually where it all started. It's kind of like the Mecca, you know. And
wow.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah. Now, here's a question, because here in Chicago, we do get waves on Lake Michigan when the weather's really bad and stuff. Is it possible to
just
do
like Jaws?
Right? No, well, maybe
like
not just like Jaws. Is it possible to do kiteboarding here? Is it a sport here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can kite, you know,
because of the wind.
Because of the wind, flat water, sand, the snow. But then, you know, big wave surfing, that's a different story. That's like, you know, when you get big swell storms that create huge waves, and you have to go to specific spots to get the big waves.
So you chase them around the world? Is that how you do it?
So you chase them around the world, yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
That is just the craziest thing.
All right, the great thing is, so this camera came out. For you, it has to be amazing, because then you go back, you watch everything that, I don't know, I'd have my eyes closed. I know Gene would when we were riding it. You could have yours wide open. But tell us about this camera, the Contour, what is it?
So this is the new Roam 3, the Contour just came out with. And it's waterproof. You don't need any case, which is, you know, every other camera out there, you need to have a case to have it waterproof. This one goes up to 30 feet, 10 meters, which for me is plenty for what I'm doing. Then when I'm going really free diving really deep, that I'm going past 30 meters.
And you free dive too?
Free diving is part of the training.
Right, because if you go under the waves.
Yeah, and Jaws in the big days, you need to hold your breath and be relaxed if you want to survive.
That means he's under the water with no equipment, Melissa. You know that's what he just said. Do you know what he just said?
I wouldn't even go, near Jaws the movie, let alone like. Well, okay, wait, and this is retailing for around $199, and it's out now?
It's out now. It came out, I think, the 26th of September. It's, you know, really new. But it's an awesome camera, and you know, it has some really cool features that you can, you know, twist around, because, you know, you can put it here on your head on the top, and you know, instead of having to do a bunch of like the GoPro, you have to exchange everything. You have to. This is really simple. Boom, boom.
Yeah, it
only
has like the one button.
It's super easy for me, because when I'm in the water, a lot of times finding a little button or hearing it, this is like boom, you know it's on, boom, you know it's off. And then it has the photo mode.
I was going to say, can you take photos? You can take stills and you can do video.
You hold this 3 seconds, it shows you, and then boom. We should actually take a little picture.
Oh yeah, let's take a selfie. Come on, lean in.
Selfie.
Hold up. Oh wait, I wasn't looking.
So we got it.
I think we got it. It's okay.
I think we got it. I'll remember this.
Okay. We'll remember you. You speak 5 languages, huh? Speaking of remembering somebody, yeah.
Italiano, hablo un poquito de español, je parle un petit peu de français, et Susardo, and a little bit of English. So.
Wow.
You speak a lot of English.
Yeah.
Or American, let's put it that way. I'm not quite English, right?
Well, that's the best English there is, especially when it
Exactly.
has a Hawaiian accent. That's pretty awesome. Listen, you can keep up with Niccolo on his website and through social media. All the links are right there on your screen. And that's him like on the ground, basically. That's capoeira, right?
That's
you're
doing
the
some
Brazilian?
acrobatics, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I keep thinking about who's going to, if you're going to date, I don't know if you're married. You're not married, right?
I am married.
Oh, you are married?
I just got married, actually.
Get out.
Yeah, I got married in California the 10th, and then I
And
got
so
married.
is your wife also a kiteboarder? Is
No,
she like,
my wife is actually, she's an artist, and she designs clothes, and she actually picks shells on the beach, so she's like the opposite.
You're
She balances
kidding, because
me
I was
out,
imagining
you
she had to keep up
that's
with
so
you,
sweet.
right?
But you know what, though? That's kind of how it works sometimes. You got to
guess,
get the
yeah.
yin to the yang.
Yeah, she's actually a Libra, so she really balances
She has
it
that
out.
balance, see? Told you.
And what are you?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going to go Scorpio or Aries, but okay, all right. It
See,
works.
you just want everybody to be like you.
Yeah,
That's all there is to
I want
it.
everyone to be an Aries. Okay.
Niccolo, we love you. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank
this
you.
with
Yeah.
us. And if you want to check out Contour's Rome 3 camera, go to contour.com/Rome3. We also heard it's going to be in major retailers in time for the holiday season. This will be great, especially if you're taking a trip and stuff like that to Mexico, perhaps, so
Yeah.
you can splash around the pool with
I know.
or the ocean with the kids. Although I know you don't like the ocean.
Yeah, no, not anywhere near.
happens.
We'll let Niccolo do that.